Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and today we're at Epcot, and we're going to show you all of the construction updates from around the park, from Guardians of the Galaxy to Ratatouille, and also to the Skyliner construction. So, we hope you enjoy the video. Please remember to leave us a like and a comment as it really helps the video. Also, subscribe if you haven't already done so. So we'll start the video by showing you some footage from the parking lot as well as from our tram ride into the park. So, let's get started. Alright, back in the park now. Our first update inside the park is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. And one of the big updates is that the front of the building has actually been taken off, so you can see all the way back to the back. It looks like it's completely empty. Let's see if I can zoom from here. It's kind of hard to see because it is really bright outside, but you can see all the way back to the back of the building there. I love the concept art here, it's so neat. And behind that, you can see the actual huge building, which we showed you from the parking lot. So the main building here, which used to be Universe of Energy, is going to be the queue and pre-show area for the ride. So they're getting that ready right now. And then behind that, in the gigantic building here, which you can just see the edge of because we're too close to it, is actually going to be the ride itself. There's another look at the front of the building off there. So I don't know what they're going to do to the front of this to modify it, but I'm assuming they took the front off so they could modify it to what they're going to do for the actual Guardians of the Galaxy pre-show area. And you can see all the way back to the back there. So dinosaurs are gone. And of course, this isn't the focus of this video, but the Food and Wine Festival is in full effect. And Wonders of Life here, which is what this pavilion used to be, has actually been really cleaned and painted up and looks nice. It was really pretty dingy looking for a while there, and now it's cleaned up and it's got that nice gold glow that it used to have back in its glory days. And there's Spaceship Earth, so you can kind of tell where we are. Most of you remember Universe of Energy or Ellen's Energy Adventure. It was a great ride, and we definitely miss it. There you go, you can really see inside there. Can't wait to see what they come up with. Alright, so from here, I'm right in front of the Odyssey building, and you can see Tower of Terror back there. But right next to Tower of Terror, you can see a big green building, and that is the Ratatouille ride, which is right next to France. You can see the Eiffel Tower back there too. So this is our next update, is the Ratatouille ride, which is going in France. So luckily they have painted it green to go with the trees in front of it, and I'm sure they're going to try and get the trees up as high as they can to hide the building as much as possible, but it does look like it's pretty well hidden. And here's a better view of it over by Mexico, right on the World Showcase Lagoon. And there again you can see Morocco, and right behind Morocco is that green building. It's Ratatouille. And of course you can see France as well as the swan behind that. So it actually looks pretty nice and it blends in really well. And of course you can kind of see the Tower of Terror, if you look carefully, is still behind the trees. And Disney, of course, intentionally made the Tower of Terror look similar to the Moroccan architecture, just so that it would blend in better here with the World Showcase skyline. Alright, well, besides the fact that this is a beautiful picture here on a beautiful day, you can also see France, and you can see the Skyliner back there and some construction for the Skyliner. I'll zoom in for you here. Right by that friendship boat, you can see where they're bringing the Skyliner through, and we'll go take a look at the Epcot station here in just a few minutes. But let's take a look at France and at Ratatouille first. So here we are right next to Chefs de France, and the Ratatouille building, which you can't really see from here actually at all, is just behind those trees. Well, you can just barely make it out between the trees there. So I'm not sure if the entrance to the ride will be back here on the streets of Paris, back inside of the France country itself, or if it'll be right here and they'll just do away with this food and wine area, because I guess they do have a pretty big World Showcase frontage area here. So it could be back in the streets of Paris, or it could be right here. I think just so that there's more room and it doesn't clog up the streets of Paris, I would assume that the entrance will be right here. That way, direct access to World Showcase Promenade. But if anybody has read anything or any definitive information about that, post a comment and let me know. There you can see the building pretty well from there. Alright, so one last look at the Ratatouille building from fairly close range here. And again, you can see it's painted green to match the trees, and it matches really well even on a bright sunny day. And of course at night you won't be able to see it at all. So, alright, let's go take a look at the Skyliner. Before we head over to the Skyliner, let's take a look at the Guardians of the Galaxy building from across the World Showcase Lagoon. And you can actually see the Wonders of Life Pavilion right in front of it as well. And of course, Test Track. Almost said World of Motion. Test Track right next to it. I do miss World of Motion though, which used to be where Test Track is now. Well, here we are outside the park, right next to the France Pavilion. And you can see now the Skyliner going across over towards Hollywood Studios, I believe. You can see the construction there, trying to get it finished up, and of course the beautiful peacock flower arrangement there. And right across from the Friendship Boat launch, you can see the Epcot Skyliner station is really coming along. I think they said the Skyliner is actually ahead of schedule, so got kind of a walled city over here by the International Gateway, but that's it. And you can also see the Ratatouille building again back there behind France. So that's pretty cool. They are really working hard to bring a lot of great improvements to Walt Disney World here. And here's a better view of the Epcot Skyliner station. And again, it's really easily accessible right between France and the United Kingdom. But you do have to exit the park, of course, as is expected. Just like on the monorail, you have to exit the park first, so. But still, it's right here, so very close. Here's a little wider angle view of it on this beautiful day. All the Skyway stations have kind of a similar theming to them. The one at Hollywood Studios looks similar as well. And then we head right down into the International Gateway. Can't wait to try out that Skyliner when it opens. Well, that's all for now for our construction update here at Epcot. We hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please remember to leave us a like and a comment on the videos. It really does help us out quite a bit. Also, again, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already done so, and click that notification bell to enable updates every time we go live or have a new video. Also, be sure to check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com, for the best in free Disney vacation planning advice. Also, be sure to check out WindowRepairParts.us for all your window and door repair needs, and use the coupon code ResortTV1 for 20% off your purchase on window repair parts. Also, be sure to check out MainStreetDVCResale.com. See how easy it is to sell your DVC commission-free. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.